Hi friends, welcome to Valentine style gingerbread DIYs hosted by Crafting in Mimi's World and Shabby Meets Bling. Links to the hosts and the playlist will be in the description box. For this DIY, I'm using air clay from Dollar General, a cookie cutter from Hobby Lobby, Cafe Latte paint. It's folk art. I found it at Walmart. Some stickers from DollarTree, a roller from Target. Okay, so once I get my air clay unwrapped, I'm just rolling this out with this mini wooden rolling pin, trying to get it as flat as possible, and then I'm going to grab my cookie cutter to see about how much more I need to roll out, and I'm not going to press it in on the sharper side so that it cuts all the way through, because the eyes and the buttons and the features, the way the cookie cutter is set up for all of that to be pulled out so it's see-through. I want all those pieces to stay in. I just want to have like an outline of them. So I flipped it over on the other side and pressed it through just so I would have the indentation so I could add my my second color. So with this being kind of it's kind of like a marshmallowy type texture, it pulls and like it really stretches out. So I use my little fondant tool to kind of get it pushed out of the form, and then I'm trying to just smooth out some of the little lines from the cookie cutter, and then I pick it up and I realize, you know what, it's really too thin. I wish it was doubled in the thickness, and I don't have enough excess foam clay left over, so I'm gonna have to grab another color. I had some red that I picked up from the Dollar General, so I'll just have to use that and put it on the back so I have a thicker gingerbread man and he'll look nicer when he stands up. So once I have my bottom portion cut out, I just place the top piece on and just press them together so that they can have really good adhesion. This air clay works really well, that it sticks to itself really well. So I'm just trying to get all of the arms and legs pressed together and get all the edges smoothed out. So I'm taking the heart stickers and I'm going to press them down into the clay to sort of make an indentation. So once I'm finished painting, I can just add my glue and they'll nestle down inside the little indentations. With this small piece of extra white clay, I'm going to use 2 small cookie cutters and make a little gingerbread couple, and this will be DIY number 2. And for my large gingerbread man, I let him sit for about 10 to 12 hours until he felt just completely foamy and there wasn't any moisture that really came off of him. And so now I'm going to paint the red areas on the side with this white matte apple barrel paint. So when I go back with my cafe latte, I'll have a consistent look. And for my gingerbread couple, I'm going to give them a coat of seashell pink. Now I'm going to take that same seashell pink from the gingerbread couple and add that as my accent color. So now I'm going to add my Gorilla Glue so that I have a long-term hold and none of my little heart gems fall out. Once I have all of my heart gems added, I decided that I wanted to have a nice like glittery, sugary look to my gingerbread man. So I'm going to take Extreme Glitter by Folk Art. I purchased it at Walmart. It's a super holographic glitter paint. It dries totally clear, but when you put it on, it has a white tinge to it, but it dries clear and you get a gorgeous holographic glittery look, and it's less messy than using Mod Podge and glitter. So once my glittery top coat has dried, I'm taking a couple of Dollar Tree wood cubes and I'm hoping that my gingerbread man stands up because I don't want to have to put like craft sticks behind him and have them showing. I want him to look like he's really standing up on his own. So I just hot glue a couple of the cubes and I have to reposition them a little bit. But he does stand up and I'm so happy. And the final thing that I wanted to add to him was a couple of treats. So I have a conversation heart and a little cupcake from packages from Dollar Tree from like 2 years ago. And I couldn't decide which one that I wanted him to hold. So I just gave him both. So he's going to come to his gingerbread girlfriend with candy and cupcakes, and she's going to be so happy. So he's got a treat in each hand. And here's my sweet gingerbread Valentine man. Let me know, what do you think of this little guy? Okay, so for my couple, I have my nail art. These are nail sequins. I found these at Dollar Tree. They're little hearts, so I'm going to use my tacky glue to apply them. So after I had her little hair bow and his little bow tie added, I'm going to use this puff paint I found at Walmart and just add some faux frosting detail. And I have this scrapbooking paper from a pack from Hobby Lobby and this shadow box from Michael's that I'm going to insert a piece of this paper in to have a cute little scene for my little couple. I'm gonna add my paper in with this simple Avery glue stick. I found this at Dollar Tree and it works well. I haven't had any of my paper come up that I've used this glue stick with. And then I'll do a dry fit of how I want my couple and a couple of little faux candy pieces to set up, and then I'll get them hot glued inside. But before the hot glue, we need some glitter. We're going to use some holographic glitter paint. That's a running theme through every DIY in this video. There has to be glitter or glitter paint. So these two are no different. Give them a little sugary look to them, and now they're ready to be set up in the shadow box. Please check out our host channels, Crafting in Mimi's World and Shabby Meets Bling, for wonderful DIY inspiration. For this DIY, I have a wooden heart mirror from AC Moore, spackle from Home Depot, paint from Apple Barrel, seashell pink and white, some table scatter from Dollar Tree, along with a icing tip from Dollar Tree. Once the seashell pink dried, I'm taking a stencil from a multi-pack that I found on Amazon, and I'm going to use just the top areas just to add a little bit of detail to really give it a cute gingerbread look. So next I'm using just a plain sandwich bag from Dollar Tree and one of their icing tips. This is the ruffle tip, so I'm just snipping off the end. I did have piping bags, but I ran out of them, so we'll see if this works. Sometimes I have luck with these tips, and most of the time I just don't even bother. So I'm at the very end here of my spackle, and it was a bit watery, so I didn't bother adding any paint to kind of loosen it up a bit. So I'm just going to try my best to get my spackle pushed through this ruffle tip and create a cute little frosting frame for the outside of my heart here. And while the spackle is still wet, I'm just going to sprinkle this super fine iridescent glitter. It's Recollections brand from Michaels right on top of that spackle so it dries right into there. And once that sets up, I'm taking that same extreme glitter and I'm going to paint it all over the pink area so I get two different types of sparkle but still a nice kind of sugary frosty look. And now I'm taking these little plastic lips from the table scatter from Dollar Tree. There are lips, faceted hearts, and two different sizes of faceted diamonds. And I'm going to adhere these with my Gorilla Glue so I have a permanent hold and they don't fall off. And I am loving the way my mirror turned out. I decided to add more lips because why not? Just be extra. Let me know, what do you think of my gingerbread Valentine's mirror and the other Valentine's gingerbreads I made for you in this video. These were so cute. I'm inspired to do some more gingerbread Valentines. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments. And don't forget, there is a fantastic playlist. I'll have a link along with a link to both of the hosts. God bless.